And tonight we're going to finish all of the new content that came with that. And it's kind of... Oh, you know what? I downloaded a scenery overhaul mod. So the lighting might look a little different. And I also re-got Clean Road Sanctuary because that annoys me. Okay. I'm going to pause this. There might be like weird sound effects. But let's give it a shot. So it's like a bottle cap mine. It's like a bottle cap mine because it's a piggy bank. I understand. Is there actual bottle caps? Oh my god. There's actual bottle caps. Nice. All right. We also got the penetrating Chinese grenade launcher rifle. That's nice. I don't want to use all my stuff for it, though. And then we also got... Oh, we got one more thing. The rapid pipe grenade launcher rifle. Again, we do not have that much ammo for this. That's nice. I think we'll stick with Adam's Judgment for most of what we need to do, just for ammo preservation. I turned my light on by accident. All right, well, what a beautiful day. As you can see, the road is clean. What did we not do last night? Best of 3, Crucible, and All Hallows Eve. So that's what we're going to be focusing on tonight. Let's do Crucible, I guess. Investigate Saugus Ironworks. I hate going to Saugus Ironworks. I also don't know if that's how you say it. Saugus Ironworks? It's cleared, but there's still going to be people there. Why is Curie here? Why does she keep spawning in with us, honestly? I think she's bugged. She keeps... She keeps spawning in with us, and then we can't make her our companion. Alright. Okay. Are we good, guys? Are you going somewhere?
Hostilities resuming.
Hostilities resuming.
Dangerous comes at this quite vigorous exercise.
It is vigorous exercise. All right. Well, let's investigate the ironworks. Let's do it. This is why I wanted to do this with an old character, because there was no wait. We didn't have to get up to snuff for this area. We can just go.
What?
And we're in our Enclave armor.
First mistake, last mistake.
Just try me. This is such a tiny area. I don't like this dungeon that much. We'll turn the light.
Why don't you just die?
Very good flashlight on the Enclave armor. We are checking this guy's body for a note, and we're going to read that note. Got it. Oh, it's so small. We found a heavy incinerator off the bodies of some old military remnants. Didn't recognize the dog tags, but Slag was impressed with the quality of their gear. As for the incinerator, he says something like, "This is special. Requires a trial, a test to sort out the metal from the ore." We've had a few volunteers, but that doesn't surprise me. Most of these recruits don't have the nerve to walk through fire, let alone the strength to survive it. Worse yet, I caught one of the cowards trying to cheat. I put the evidence in a toolbox by the terminals and stashed the key in one of the tin cans above it. I'll have Slag look it over before we feed her to the forge. The toolbox by the terminals.
Nice.
Forged recruit note and the smelter console password. All right. This new trial they've cooked up is impossible. Can't lie though. It was funny watching the first few recruits walk right in and see their feet melt off their ankles. Never heard anyone scream like that. It was great. Matches. Oh, his name is Matches. Matches thought he was clever, but the idiot tossed a bottle of water into the thing and almost blew all our heads off. Burner had the right idea using a power armor. He just didn't rig it to resist extreme temperatures. I think I figured out a way. I've got a connection with a trader from my caravan days who hooked me up with some flame-resistant leg armor. As long as I don't get waist deep, I should be okay. Problem is, my trial's in a few days, and I don't trust any of these other guys not to steal it in the meantime. So I buried the mods under one of the crucibles. In order to get to it, you have to shut off the molten drip, then use the console to move the container down the track. Since I'm the one that handles the heavy machinery around here, ain't no one gonna move that thing but me. Well, I think I'm about to move it. This reminds me of a Fallout 76 quest. Which I guess is not super surprising, but... Okay. Turn off the molten metal. Molten metal is currently active. Smelter control disabled. Please turn off the spigot before using the console. Alright. It's disabled. What's safety first mean? For your protection and safety, smelter controls have been disabled while the flow of molten metal is active. Use the button on the ground floor to turn off the system before moving the crucible. In addition, remember to wear proper mask and safety equipment when inside the factory. Use the button on the ground floor. Okay. It's very... Oh! Wait, what are you? You're just a random raider power armor suit. We were looking for one of those. Alright, push the button. Okay. Did it. Here we are. Move crucible. Retrieve the buried items. So these are the mods for power armor that we're picking up. Oh, there it goes. We're going to be getting some kind of mod for our power armor for the legs. Oops. Flame resistant left leg and flame resistant right leg. And then the Raider power armor left leg and right leg. So this is to complete the set, obviously. And this is to do the repairs. So we need to find that power armor station. Okay. They want us to use this, obviously. Yay! All right, let's go. We are in our brand new fancy Raider power armor that's supposed to resist fire. So let's try it out.
Bingo.
All right, it is the Ghoul Slayer's Heavy Incinerator. Does 50 more damage against ghouls. Okay. So do we want that? Do we need that for... Do we need that for anything? I feel like maybe... Do we need those modifications? Is that something that's gonna, like, make or break? I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave it here, and then if we find ourselves in a situation where we need flame-resistant legs, we can get it at that point. But let's check out this... weapon. Ghoul Slayer's Heavy Incinerator. Oh. Yep, you gotta bring it up a little bit. It's kind of like a grenade launcher situation.
the? You're mine now, rookie.
Can I get... Nope, I just hurt myself. Okay.
My leg. Oh.
Alright, well, that's okay. Not my favorite. Alright, it's beautiful out today. Let's do All Hallows Eve. Listen to the mysterious signal. Okay. Unfortunately, hold on. I muted the radio because it gets you in trouble. Hold on. We can undo that. Okay. Just for this purposes. Hello? Because that was really terrible. Oh, interesting. All right, let's pop down here. What? Look at the Halloween decorations. Hello? Cute. Welcome to the New England Technocrat Society, where progress meets practicality. Log entry 87. This is by J. Pratt. Our new terminal system's finally installed and running. All the daily operations are now handled by a central terminal in the control room. It's a new Robco Industries model with a fancy AI chip that handles our air conditioning, lighting, power, and even music selection. Next week, we got a hotshot programmer coming in to tune it up and enhance its learning capabilities. That doesn't sound good. Mr. Went wants to let it start planning our special events, keep things fresh and unpredictable. At this rate, I'm going to be out of a job in no time. But for now, at least, I get to relax up front and not worry about turning off all the stupid light switches before I leave. I feel like this is going into the territory of the AI becoming smart and taking over and killing them. All right, log entry 915. Also from J. Pratt. Another boring day here in the lobby. I wish they would let me become a full member of the society already. I used to take care of this place. I'd open up, clean, run the lighting and music for our events, and make sure everything was turned off and put away before leaving. But now that AI terminal handles everything. They even gave it a Protectron to control. It's doing such a good job, I really have nothing to contribute here anymore. All the rungs on my ladder are gone. I've never heard that. Huh. Where progress meets practicality indeed. All the rungs on my ladder are gone. And 10/22/2077. Well, tonight's the big Halloween party. I don't get to attend because I'm still not an initiated member, of course. I spent all day breaking my back loading cases of liquor into the main hall, and this is the thanks I get? Ever since that stupid thing is taking control of the place, I've become nothing but an errand boy. After tonight, I'm calling it quits. I've always wanted to be a drummer anyway. I heard the AI has cooked up a really special sequence of events for tonight's party based on all the data it's been gathering. Uh-oh. Too bad I don't get to experience it for myself. They seem to have forgotten I still have access to everything. Tonight should be interesting. Oh look, Miss Pennyworth just showed up wearing that stupid hat. Time to put on a smile. Mentats and whiskey, you are my saving grace. I feel like it's a good thing he wasn't invited to this party. I feel like this party is gonna not be great. And bad things happen. Let's go find out. But it looks, look at the purple balloon and the cats. Fantastic. Oh my god, it's a Halloween Wonderland. Look at it. Oh, whoa, what? No, wait, the doors are locked. What's happening? Ghouls. If there wasn't, we could use our new ghoul thing if there wasn't gas everywhere. I'm kind of nervous about it. Dr. Santiago. Oh, it's all the people. Anderson. They're wearing pumpkins on their heads. Dr. Santiago, no. Oh my god, what's happening? Oh boy, Mr. Went. Oh my god, look, it's like a scarecrow. They're all dressed up. a TV. Oh, wait. Defend yourself from the feral ghouls. Yeah, I have. Okay, we're in crisis mode right now. No, I want to stay and hang out, though. I want to stay and hang out. I want to look at all the decorations. The door is locked shut. A 4-digit password is required to open it. Do nothing. Enter a password. Guess. Try a combination based on the keypad, buttonware, and fingerprints. We did it. Haha. Good thing we're so smart. Okay, programmer logs. Oh my god, there's so many log entries. This is from K. Barlow. Robco Tech Kurt Barlow checking in. I've just updated the firmware on the system and enabled learning mode. Primary diagnostics are looking good. The head of the club here, Mr. Went, said he wants this thing to be the centerpiece of their group. He wants it to be connected to everything possible. They're big technology advocates and are hoping to quell people's fear of artificial intelligence. Robco is happy to lend a hand. Now to write some additional learning subroutines and sort out what kind of data to feed into the system. What kind of data did you feed into the system? K. Barlow. I've connected the system to the light sound stage, door locks, and even the central air system. It had a few glitches at first, but after running for a few days, it learned the patterns of the club members and is running nice and smooth. The other night we let it run as the disc jockey, and it had the whole place dancing for hours on end. Mr. Went said he's tired of that Pratt kid up front, always forgetting to turn off the lights, and has wanted to fire the event coordinator for a very long time. So he had me connect a Protectron to the system and give the AI a physical extension. I've programmed it to start handling the day-to-day tasks around the place, including event decorations and setup. Is that why there's one singular balloon on one side that looks weird? There's a big annual Halloween bash coming up, so I've scanned in the latest Picket Fences Halloween special to give the AI some ideas. On September 14th, it's been a busy few weeks here. The AI and Protectron are now handling nearly all of the day-to-day operations of the club. They fired the DJ, the lighting tech, event coordinator, and even the bartender. This system is the crown jewel on my resume. As the system becomes more finely tuned, I've continued feeding it more and more data. Films, books, music, news, current events, anything to keep it relevant. Mr. Went had a political argument with it for over an hour yesterday and was pleased as punch. He even gave me a membership card. Went wants the Halloween party to be something extra special, as some Robco investors will be attending. He wants to show off what we've done with their systems and gain them as additional patrons for the society. I've stepped up the learning systems up a notch and have begun feeding it some horror and crime novels and films. I can't wait to see what it comes up with. Let's see what it came up with. Mr. Went believes things are going so well that my services are no longer needed. The AI and Protectron are learning at an exponential pace and no longer require any maintenance or upkeep. I disagree, but it looks like I'm headed back to Robco for reassignment. He felt it was best that I also turned in my membership card, which was a huge disappointment. I really liked it here. Went's last request was to crank the learning model to maximum because he isn't happy with the set decorations and puzzles the AI has come up with for the Halloween party so far. Since I'm not going to be around, I uploaded over hundreds of years worth of horror films, books, and news for the system to analyze. I told Went this wasn't a great idea, but he didn't care. But what do I know? I'm just a lowly Robco tech. This one will be my last entry on the system. You know what I also say at work all day, every day? Who am I? What do I know? Nobody cares. All right, here we go. 10:22. Oh, it's J. Pratt. J. Pratt's back. Hey, terminal thing. I don't really know if you can read this or not, but you're really a jerk. You know that? I'm the only employee left that isn't a high society member, and my days feel like they're numbered here, and it's your fault. Whatever, I'm quitting after tonight anyway. I'll be stuck up front while everyone else is having a good time tonight. But little do they know, I've connected a canister of some experimental hallucinogen gas to the air system. So it was J. Pratt, it wasn't the AI. Man is truly the most dangerous game. The release valve is barely open, so it should just be enough to give the party an extra kick. Stupid terminal, you probably can't read anyway. Ugh, I'm really drunk. Wait, how can I delete this? Read only. Delete. Delete. Okay. So J. Pratt drugged everybody. Fantastic. Look at that. It's a TV helmet. Should we just take that, or we should take the whole thing? Helmet. Can I take that? Okay, here we go. Thomas, Richard, James, and Sarah all had the same bright idea of dressing as decapitalists for the Halloween party. They know how tech savvy I am, so they came to me with cash in hand to wire up their helmets. None of them knew of each other's plans, but hey, it's not my place to tell them. I can't wait to see the look on their faces or screens when they all show up in the same costume. Better yet, I'm going to dress as Dr. Brainwash himself and make them all my minions for the evening. Anyway, Charlie barged in here while I was working on them. He said he'd rat me out if I didn't make him one special. He had a rusty old power armor frame from his military days in his garage. He had me modify one of the helmets to fit. It turned out pretty nice, if you ask me, even if I had my arm twisted to make it. Countdown to Halloween! It's going to be a good one. I can feel it. All right, here is the picket fences Halloween set. Oh my god, we can make a spooky house. We can make a spooky house. Okay. Yeah. Okay, do we have to shut the gas? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I got caught up in the lore. Must entertain. Kill humans. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. I thought we were having fun. Goodbye. I just needed to turn the gas off. I would have kept you on. Okay, well now can we walk in here without... I just want to see what's up. Oh! Okay. Pretty cool, pretty nice. That lady had a bad evening. Okay. This room looks okay. Oh! Touche, room. Touche. This is just pumpkins. It's just pumpkins. Oh, are we gonna get these candles? Are we gonna get candles in a bottle? That'd be great. I'm assuming all of these are gonna be in the pack for us to decorate with. Nice. Okay. Let's work our way up. Pretty. Look at it. Oh, there's a Tesla. Oh, wait. Is there a There's a tripwire. There's a Tesla arc. We're going to disarm it because I don't know how to trip that. But look. Let's turn the lights off. Ooh. Look at it. Look at the little guy in the corner. The ghosty guy in the corner. That's cool.
Hold it right there.
Shush. We're trying to have a moment. We were trying to be aesthetic and you ruined it. Alright, well, neat. Oh, you have a note? Lana's note. Lana's note. I don't know what just happened. A heavy gas filled the whole place and we all started choking. Beverly and Raymond started screaming and clawing at their own faces. Charlie and I barely escaped into the hallway before the door locked behind us. Charlie says the ventilation's controlled by a terminal and that if we can get inside the back room, we can shut off the gas. We figured out the password to the control room is 4 digits. There are 4 doors, but no numbers inside the rooms. Oh my god, is this what we would have to do without our luck and perception? We would have had to count in each of the rooms. Oh, okay. We need to figure this out quickly. I don't know how much more I can take. I'm seeing double and hearing strange noises, and oh god, they're coming out of the walls. Okay, well, we didn't have to do that because we're smart. Ooh, spooky. Spooky. Okay. Look at that. Neat. Put this away. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, hi. Hi, ma'am. Okay, cool. So yeah, you would have just counted and whatever. Well, I mean, we could figure it out. That's okay. I love this guy. I think that's going to be a really great addition to our settlement. Smash him? I doubt you can do that. But I am not surprised that you suggested that. What else? What else? Do we get this little guy? I would really like to have this little guy in my settlement, making his little ghosty face. That would be cute. What else do we have? Mannequins hanging by their neck. That's great. There's Mr. Went. Oh, they have a staggering rolling pin. That's okay. Now we can finally look at everyone. Miss Pennyworth was dressed up as a scarecrow. These people were dressed up as this decapitalist. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, scare balloons. Both of these last two missions have come with a unique set of power armor. So that would make you Jay Pratt. Was that his name? That would make you the drunk kid. Whiskey and Mentats. Yup, there's whiskey, there's Mentats. You were drunk. You were greeting people. Well, good for you. You died in a different way than the rest of the people. Listen to the Vault Tech distress signal. Okay.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Help! They're gonna kill me.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Okay. Where are we? We're down here near the glowing sea. Okay. So I don't come down here at all. Oh, here we go. This is so dark. Oh. Vault 95 gunner. Search the gunner for evidence of what happened. I'm assuming it's on this holotape. What was it called? Gunner holotape. Instructions for crane. Oh, not like a crane. Person. His name is Crane. I thought they were going to be operating a crane, and these were the instructions. Crane, against my protestations, Sarge wanted me to give you a copy of the newest backdoor for the Pip-Boys. Instead of going through the current OS, it accesses a lower level of code within the device. Once it does that, something quite interesting happens. Ugh, I'm wasting my time. All you need to do is pull the plug from the back of the Pip-Boy. Carefully this time. Then simply insert it into any Pip-Boy, provided the plug is removed, and the backdoor program should do the trick automatically. Once inside, you can pull data from any Pip-Boy you find. Coordinates, logs, you name it. Sarge is hoping that if we find any vault dwellers in the field, we'll be able to locate more vaults through their Pip-Boys. You know what that means. Knowing you, you'll probably end up leading the vault dwellers to us rather than the other way around. I hope Sarge knows what he's doing. Are we supposed to take something else from him? Oh, we can download his Pip-Boy data. Oh, because we have it now. Wait, does this work for everything or just for the ones that we're doing for this quest? Corrupted data? Sorry, I thought it might, I don't know. Sometimes you can still read some of it. Well, there's only the one then. Property Vault Tech. Holy crap, where to start? I'm just glad I have this thing to write it all down. We've been locked down in this vault for weeks now. I've been bored and the games on these things got old. Fast. It was fun putting notes saying kick me on Karoni's back for a while, but next thing you know, Brass says there's a paper shortage. Also, it's not exactly easy playing a prank on someone who spends all their time in their room. Me and the boys are trying to reprogram the Assaultron to give him a wedgie, but the less said about that, the better. It was then that I remembered Lazansky telling me that he reprogrammed our Pip-Boys for Sarge so we can better track our guys on glowing sea missions. Well, the joke's on you, Lazansky. I found a better use for your stupid program. I've got a few of the squad together and managed to break into the kitchen to take the week-old Mirelurk soup that had been smelling out the canteen for days. Then we hoisted it by rope over the atrium. After that, all we had to do was watch Coroni walk down the hallway to get his dinner after everyone else had gone to bed. God, I can't even describe my anticipation watching the little Coroni blip move along the Pip-Boy screen. By the time the blip appeared in the atrium, I lifted my head, and there he was, completely unaware he was going to smell like dead Mirelurk in the sun. I told Jones to pull, and next thing you know, the goop came falling on his head. I swear he was about to cry. Haven't seen him since. And I think Sarge wanted to use these things to track us for the mission tomorrow. Alright, we can't see them. I can't see any parts of things. Alright, what are we doing now? I didn't pay attention to what we were doing. Investigate the gunner Pip-Boy coordinates. Okay. Oh, we're going back into the glowing sea. We were just here yesterday. I'm going to be interested to see how this weather mod changes the glowing sea. I feel like this might, no, yeah, this has been here. Right? Yeah. Because it says that hole through a roof you can shoot ghouls. You can shoot ghouls in, right? Pope's March Pentecostal Church. Is it called that? Yeah, there's ghouls here. Oh wait, I have something for this very occasion. Ghoul Slayer Heavy Incinerator. Hey. Whoops. Get a beam. Oh god, there's so many. This thing works great. We did this in a good order. There's a couple left. I don't know where they are. Look at that. This has changed the glowing sea quite a lot. It's no longer green. Very dramatic. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna take your stuff and then we're gonna download your data. I better use this thing for something. Maybe a confessional of sorts will make me feel better about what I did. Here goes. Coroni. He never exactly was the ideal mercenary, but we worked well as a team. He was good at all the technical stuff, hacking terminals, getting through automated doors, disabling turrets. And me? Well, I finished the job. It all changed, though, when we signed up for the Gunners. They were paying far more than we could make on our own, so it seemed like a no-brainer at the time. Little did I know what would happen when Coroni was forced to work with people other than myself. When I was assigned to my squad, it was like I had known them for years. We worked well together, and the guys respected me for my marksmanship. But Coroni was a different story. He was always an acquired taste, and his shyness frustrated Sarge. It was a mistake to shove a laser rifle into his hands when I knew his best skills lay elsewhere. I thought when we took the vault, things would change, that he'd come out of his shell. Instead, the opposite happened. It's these Pip-Boys. He's obsessed with them. He spends all this time in his room playing these games. I've tried to snap him out of it. Tell him that Sarge is going to boot him out for one of the Gunners or worse. But he always rebuffs me. It's funny, I still beat him in these games, despite him playing them longer than I ever have. If I hear best of 3 one more time, I might snap. Maybe one day he'll shape up, but I can't wait that long. I've got to do something quickly. I owe him for saving my life. This vault is filled with chems. It's not like they're going to miss a few shots of Psycho. This music is so dramatic. That guy came out of nowhere. Come on. There we go. We used our new toy to the fullest of its ability. Powered synth left leg, get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, that's cool. It's like in the side of the rock. How do we get out of here? We have to go up, I think. Right? Wow, that's kind of menacing. Alright, here we go. We're out. It'd be funny if you fell right back in the roof. Okay. Where are we going now? Just in this general direction. Okay. Oh, hello. Can we turn it on? I'm gonna turn it on. Okay. Go, America. Here we go. I'm making a mission report here in case anybody comes across my body. If you're unable to identify me, I'm Lieutenant Lazinski, tech specialist on Salvage Team 20. We managed to locate the wreckage. It's likely intact, and we survived the crash. That said, we underestimated the hostiles we would likely encounter on our mission, and as a result, 2/3 of the platoon is dead or MIA. It's likely I would have been right there with them if it wasn't for Coroni. I wasn't sure why the sergeant had picked the private to accompany us on the mission, but for a moment I was glad he did. My good feeling was short-lived, however. Despite saving us, Coroni wouldn't respond to orders. The only time he made so much as a peep was when one of our fire team killed a hostile. Every time that happened, Coroni would look anxiously for another mutation to put down. We tried to tell him that every hostile we killed risked us being swarmed once more. He wouldn't listen. It was as if he determined to get the most kills out of all of us. Did he think this was some kind of game? We didn't hold our position for long. Even Coroni didn't fancy his chances with the 2 death claws that flanked us. For once, we agreed on something. We ran to a nearby cave, and it appeared that Beast had lost our scent. It was there we found some kind of pre-war weapon. Now, I had disassembled and reassembled a plasma rifle before, but this was like nothing I had ever seen. We had to get this back to base, but first we had to get some rest. When I woke up, I discovered that not only were all our mentats gone, but Coroni was hunched over the weapon on a boulder, its constituent parts scattered across the rock face. What a sentence. At the time, even with death almost a certainty, I still couldn't let go of this promotion. I couldn't let this promotion opportunity go. I tackled Coroni. He fought back. Once the fray started, the rest of the team jumped in, all of us fighting over one weapon. The noise attracted what was left of the Glowing Sea's population to our position, and soon we were running for our lives once more. To say we weren't so lucky this time was an understatement. I watched the rest of us being torn apart. The weapon? It worked. Coroni fired it mindlessly into the storm. Its effectiveness is clear, but it wasn't enough. The last I saw of him, he was running into the sea, the ribbons of electricity from his weapon slowly growing tinier and tinier in the fog. Is it the Tesla cannon? We have one of those. I got away again. Most of me did anyway. I'm going to try and use a transmitter to radio for help, but it's only a matter of time now. Whoa! Whoa! What's happening? Wait, what is happening? I've never had a spontaneous spawning of 5 bloatflies. Listen to the gunner signal remnant. Wrong one. Oh, it's this. Boo. right? Oh, okay, we just had to click into it. Mission accomplished. The aircraft is in pieces, but those pieces are intact. We were about to check inventory, see if we can carry some of the equipment back to Vault 95, until we saw a blue light in the fog. As it grew closer, we raised our weapons. I could hardly believe my eyes. It was that good-for-nothing Caroni. It didn't take long to guess why this coward survived. He had something hoisted over his shoulder, glowed brightly. I think this is a Tesla cannon. I told him to put it down. He didn't. I told him it was an order. He didn't respond. He drew that weapon again, and I ordered once more. He stood there, and I told my men to approach. As they surrounded him, some kind of lightning bolt shot out from that thing. Turned felt into ash. We covered the area in bullets, but when the smoke cleared, he was gone. He couldn't go one circuit without tripping over his shoelaces, but now he can disappear in a flash. We darted into the fuselage for cover. He came at us again. He didn't even take cover as he pursued us, took out 2 more of our men. I was sure as dead, so I leapt at him and hit him squarely on the jaw. He fell to the floor of the cabin. What was left of us joined me in holding him down. We hated the fact that we needed him alive, but command needed to know what happened out here. Otherwise, I would have shot him myself. Put up a good fight, but people like that, even with every advantage, they always lose. Ooh, okay. This is like some mean girl diary writing. What?
Last mistake!
Here's a Tesla cannon. I have one of those too. Yeah.
Yes.
I have one also. Oh, this is a new one. Browse the Watts Electronics Store. All right, we've been here. We've been here. We're looking for something specific, apparently. Hello. We're looking for The Black Devil, Volume 1. Ooh. Introducing The Black Devil. By day, he's a hardworking janitor, cleaning toilets at the local police station. By night, he's a commie-fighting superhero, here to uphold our core values of truth, tax loopholes, and the principles of the free market. Working with the U.S. government, the Black Devil gained his superhuman strength by merging his body with the Constitution. Covered in the impenetrable ink of our founding fathers, he hunts down communists with a gusto known only to the devil himself. So when communists invade your neighborhood, just tune your Watts band radio to AM 810 or FM 52.7 and make sure to turn the dial all the way up. Only when you play the music of America will the Black Devil recognize you as a true patriot and come to the rescue. Okay. As a true patriot, the Black Devil loves all things that celebrate America. But out of the large and illustrious catalog, 3 in particular distinguish themselves as his favorites. The Battle Hymn of the Republic is a song that foretells the judgment of the wicked. For when the Red Army hears its melody on the breath of our soldiers, they will crumble in agony and pain, as their ears are too frail to withstand the sheer sonic power of freedom. The Stars and Stripes Forever is the heartbeat of a military march. While the battle hymn prepares one for war, the Stars and Stripes are the echoes of artillery file, the sheet music of war. Lastly, America the Beautiful. Not much more needs to be said about this timeless ballad, for America's beauty is what we fight for and aspire to protect. That is why these 3 songs have been chosen as the Black Devil's signature music. As a soldier, warrior, and God-fearing American, when he hears them played on the radio, he will answer the call. Neat. Connie says, it seems like we've been fighting off raiders ever since I moved back home. They're like roaches. You kill one, 10 more crawl out of the cracks. Oh. It's playing his song. It's playing the Battle Hymn of the Republic. I asked Pa how he dealt with them, and he said he didn't have to. Back in the day, there was this guy. They called him the Black Devil, and he made it his mission to drive all the raiders out of the Commonwealth. Whenever you needed his help, you just tuned to the radio to the station, and there he'd be. It's like the mysterious stranger, but not mysterious. So naturally, I wanted to know what happened to him. Pa said he didn't know. About a year ago, the radio went static, and it's been Raider heaven ever since. Last week, I was at the old Watts building looking for scrap, and came across this display that mentions the devil by name. There were also a couple of holotapes, which I couldn't make heads or tails of. So I asked my cousin Richie for help, because he's good with this stuff. He thinks the tapes might have music in them, a way to summon the devil. The blurb on one of the holotapes mentions 2 radio stations, AM 810 and FM 52.7. Richie thinks it might be tied to the old relay towers with the same numbers, just northeast of here. Maybe we can use it to send up some music back to the station. Anyways, I'm leaving this note here just in case. I'm probably just being paranoid, but I get the feeling we're being followed. Still, if my hunch is right, and for some reason we don't make it, someone has to finish what we started and bring the devil back to the Commonwealth. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Let's go do it right now.
You're dead!
Excuse me? Enclave remnant? Are you wearing a bucket hat? You're not raiders. But you're like raiders. AM 810 music catalog. Oh, it's Richie! It's Richie, the brother! Read Richie's note. Okay. Oh man, I should have never helped Connie with that radio. Now he's done for. I was in the bushes when they took him. One of them said they were taking him to that old police bureau across the river. Sounds like they were going to interrogate him. I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can upload the stars and stripes, but Connie still has the tape with the other music in it. He's so clever, though. Maybe he can find a way out. I guess all I can do is just wait here and hope he comes back. Ooh. Oh. Let's put the music on. And then we got to go to the Badful Regional Office. Okay. We got to finish their work and... Transfer the files. Data transfer options are now available. Oh! Stars and Stripes Forever. And Battle Hymn of the Republic. Got it. Oh, file already exists. Okay, I know that. This is playing it. Okay. Separated family radio single. Oh wait, we got a new song. We're going to Badful. We just need the other holotape. Right? Is this still cleared out? No, there's bad guys here.
Disappearing out.
How are you? I mean, good for you. Oh wait, you got frag grenades? Actually, need those.
Hey, who's there?
I just killed a dog at the same time. What is happening? Jeez. Alright. Oh no! It's Connie! Thanks for leaving that note. Alright. The FM holotape. Oh, is the guy gonna show up if we play it? FM holotape. Warning, network functions locked. Please enter a password. Consult your user guide for further instructions. break encryption. Do I have that level of hacker? Oh, I guess I do. I didn't remember. That's why it gave me the option. Instruction manual. This holotape can be used to play, record, and transmit audio as well as transcribe into text. If you possess a wireless radio device, you can share your music between terminals, making it ideal for parties or social gatherings. We can't record anything. We have raw audio transcriptions, though. Connie was saying, we're trying to summon the Black Devil. Get him to protect the farms. The man you're looking for is no hero. He's a thief, and the armor he wears rightfully belongs to the Enclave. Oh, that's why they call him the Black Devil. I got it. Enclave. That's the theme of this whole DLC. I should have known. You're talking nonsense, pal. The Devil's a guardian, protects the farm from scum like you. Your opinion is irrelevant. All we want to know is where to find him. Why don't you check a police station? I hear he works there by day, cleaning toilets. Maybe you ought to take a real good look inside one. Sergeant Hodges, do me a favor and hand me that hammer. Oh no. You're wasting time. We know you have information on the XO2. Fine. Give me a paper and pencil. I can draw you a map. And a cigarette. I need to smoke. Helps with the creative juices. Would you like something to drink as well? Maybe a massage? Officer Bradley here does excellent work with his fists. What I need is that cigarette, and not just one, a whole pack. Okay. What does this mean, check the wall? Didn't you know? That's where the devil is, in the details. He's being deliberately evasive. Look, if you can't find him, maybe you should call him out. All you need to do is sing his song. Enough stalling! Tell us where the armor is. And he starts singing America the Beautiful. He's singing. I'm not going to sing. Careful, torture may make his testimony unreliable. I don't care. I just want you to shut your mouth. Okay. So he starts singing America the Beautiful. Sir, we found the armor. It was a hunch, but based on what the prisoner said, we checked the nearby police stations. It turns out there's a utility tunnel under the Boston police rationing site that matches the description. Good work, Sergeant. I'm sure retrieving won't be a problem. The officers are working on it as we speak, sir. What shall we do with the prisoner? Leave him. If he's lucky, he'll bleed to death before the raiders find him. Yikes. Well, there's still people in here. Load the FM holotape into the 527 relay terminal tower. Got it. Is this a new one or one that we just didn't go to in this playthrough, I wonder? Oh, now it's mole rats. Come on, guys. Okay. Let's load in the holotape. Get America the Beautiful on there. Investigate the Boston police rationing site. Okay. Do we want the holotape back? Sure. I can't go around. That's not good. Wow. Such platforming. Yay! Okay. That was a bit convoluted getting up there. If we just had our... Hold on. Do I not own a normal gun anymore? I got rid of all of my normal guns. This must have been a no guns run, because I do not have a gun in my inventory. That seems weird. Just turn on? Oh! Guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, what's here? Notes on the X2. The X02 power armor is a real piece of work designed to fit with most standard mods. It looks a tad bulky due to the additional plating, but the composites are ultra light, so mobility's never been an issue. I've also added a few unique touches, like modifying the Tesla coils used on the T60 to work with the suit. The difference is the framework on the X02 let me build around the plating. Dog tags. Okay, we have to go to the terminal. The Devil's Terminal. Every single side quest we've done, every single new thing we've done has come with power armor. We've left 2 of them behind because I don't need that much weird power armor. Leaving the Enclave, I was once a military officer, a patriot who wore the uniform with pride. I finished with honors at the academy, rose quickly through the ranks, and joined the elite troop of soldiers known as the Devil's Hand. As a Special Forces unit, we were given access to new prototypes, the crown jewel of which was the X02 power armor. With it, we cleansed the wasteland of mutants, ferals, and the unpure. We found old technology, discovered uncharted land. We did it all with ruthless efficiency. For that, I was decorated, distinguished, and yet I felt more disillusioned than anything. We mocked the outsiders for being unclean, but after each mission, I was the one who always felt dirty. Everything was done to maximize Enclave resources and strategic positions, with no consideration for those who paid the cost of our labors. Some were children, others barely born. But if you ask me why I defected, it wasn't one thing. There was no crying child, no singular event that made me turn. My belief in what we were doing simply eroded over time, like a callus slowly peeling off the skin. I used to believe the Enclave was here to protect the ideals this country was founded on. Now I realize that couldn't be further from the truth. And so eventually, I left the Enclave for good. But how did we become the Black Devil? At first, I wasn't sure if they'd come after me. The suit was valuable property, one of only a handful of modern X02 prototypes, but the colonels were facing issues on a number of fronts. As it turns out, President Eden's death provided an ample distraction for my defection. Maybe there'd come a time when the rent would be due, but for now, I was left to roam the Commonwealth by myself. One day, while scavenging, I came across an old holotape for a locally syndicated radio program. The show was terrible, and was rightfully canceled after a few episodes. The devil was a caricature with horns and a pitchfork and multiple catchphrases. But the name of the character drew me in. He was a devil just like me, but somehow he didn't let that define him. They turned him into a real patriot. Before I knew it, I started emulating some of his backstory. I found a bunker under an old police ration site with plenty of resources. I started listening to distress signals on the radio and helping out settlers. In the radio program, the Black Devil could hear the songs of America from 1,000 miles away. I can't do that. But what I can do is set up a radio signal to transmit the old Enclave songs I have on holotape and hijack a few iBots to monitor settlements remotely. Some of the settlers have picked up on the cues and started playing the music when they need help. I've limited the station to broadcast only a handful of songs at the moment. I have 8 in total, but I'd rather not play them all. Some of them open up old wounds. Alright, a humble request. I need to shut off the radio for my own sake. Back when I was with the Devil's Hand, we used to play them while in the throes of battle. When I became the Black Devil, the music put my mind where it needed to be, but now, too many of the wrong memories get triggered by the melody. Besides, with my health being what it is, I can't be the devil anymore, so I've decided to leave the suit here and hope someone will take up the mantle in my stead. To whoever's reading this now, I only ask one favor. To get through the door, you turn the radio back on. All I'm asking is for you to shut it back off, but this time for good. The console has a kill switch that will short-circuit the radio signal. Triggering that should also disable the electronic lock on the safe, just in case you need a reward to make it worth your while. I don't. I'm very well off. I'm asking you this favor because I might still be out there, living as a common civilian, and if that should pass by a radio, I'd rather not hear that music ever again. I get the power armor no matter what.
Lock and load!
Who are you? Fools. So we can restore the Enclave radio. Or we can shut it off. But what if I want to do it? Do we want more quests telling us to go help settlers? I don't think we want that. I don't think we want another little musical Preston Garvey having us get settled. Okay, yeah. We'll kill it. Permanently disable the radio signals. Yes, we did it. We're good. And we get this as a reward. Okay, hold on. The Black Devil. Fear me if you're a bad guy, but not if you're a good person. Devil's Inferno. Deals energy damage to nearby enemies, increases whereas movement speed by 5%. Taking damage recharges action points. Whoa. Look at it. Wow. Pretty cool. All right, with that, now we have completed the Enclave mission, the Enclave DLC. We now have 2 wonderful sets of power armor. Here is Halloween lights. it. Balloons? Yeah. Balloons? So there's going to be a Halloween party at this house and this house only, apparently. So come on to the Halloween party at Sanctuary House. Cute! And the quest was cute to get these too. Cute quest. Cute decorations. I wanted to put some candles in the graveyard. Woo. Bottles in the graveyard. Woo! Spooky. Cute. Cute. I love it. What are we gonna do with it? I don't know.
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
I hate your face more than that in it, but thanks for coming out and finishing the DLC with me for this new update. I had fun testing out the weapons. I had fun finding all the Enclave stuff. I assume the Enclave is just going to be in the game now, so that's just something we're going to have to deal with. Have a great weekend. Bye, everybody.